is Josh Taylor, and this is a new pickups video. I didn't get that many stuff this time. Excuse my parents in the background.
You always fight.
But anyway, I'll just jump right into it. I got my refund yesterday, so I took a little bit of it out, splurged on myself, and bought a few Genesis games. Bought 9 of them at the exchange.
We'll tell you later what you bought later on.
And then I'll tell you later what I got.
Wait, we'll tell you on the next
Okay.
episodes.
I'll just go through each one here, one by one. First one is Midnight Resistance. It's got a little label damage on the front here. I paid, I think, $6 for it. Or $5 for it. Some of these I'm still getting trouble. I hate the way they put their stickers on the carts. Well, not only that, but I mean, with Genesis cart it's not too bad, but they're just so sticky that sometimes they're just so hard to get off. See like this one, I tried so hard to pull it off and it just stuck right through the plastic. So. But this one's Midnight Resistance. Most of these are loose, only 2 of them are complete and with manual boxes and stuff. Next one I got, it's a cool one, Phelios by Namco. It's like a shooter. You basically run around on this like dragon thing with wings, and you run around and it's like a down view shooter, and you shoot like different things and stuff. It's kind of neat. Next one I got, Dynamite Duke. This is a rail shooter.
Does Duke shoot out with dynamites?
No, he just shoots just guns. It's a rail shooter, kind of like the Terminator arcade game. It's like that. Next one we got is Atomic Runner. This one's kind of interesting because you're always running in this game.
Does the runner always get automatic?
Made by Data East. This next one is called Fighting Masters.
Does Masters always fight? It's
kind of like a poor version of like Mortal Kombat. It kind of reminds me of more like World Heroes, actually. This one does. Next one I got is really cool. Space Harrier 2. This is fun. I got the first one for the Master System. This next one has been kind of on my list for a little bit. It's Virtua Racing. Only reason why I want it is because of its uniqueness. It's the only game that's like it on the Genesis, with the only game made with the SVP chip, which is like Super Nintendo's Super FX chip. It's not bad. It's not the best. It's like really out of date graphics, like standard today, but probably back then it wasn't too bad. This next game I'm really excited about, and I'll tell you why.
Question in a minute. What was the game that was 100 back in the day?
This one I just mentioned. This next one I'm really excited about. It's the Revenge of Shinobi, and the reason why I'm really excited about this one.
First, tell me what you thought was the first.
Huh?
Tell me what you thought what it was first. Before you found out what it was.
Oh, let me tell you a little bit story about Revenge of Shinobi. There's 3 different versions. Version 1 is probably the one you want to get. There's version 2 and there's version 3. I thought I had version 2. Turns out I have version 1. And what I mean by that is version 1 has copyrighted characters into the game that they kind of slowly took out in the other versions of it. But this one has the Terminator, it has the Rambo characters in it, it has the Batman creature in it, and it looks like Batman, and it has Spider-Man, and it has Godzilla. So this one has all of them in it.
Did you say Batman?
Yes, Batman. The other versions, they slowly either altered them or they took them out. Like version 2, they altered Rambo, they took out the bandana and the hair, and they made him bald. And they altered the Batman character to make him look like a devil man or something like that. And they took out the Godzilla creature. They kind of basically made him to a skeleton. Oh, and another thing, when you're destroying the Terminator in this game, the Terminator dude kind of looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He turns green, and so he kind of looks like the Incredible Hulk.
But only with blue pants, but not purple.
Yeah, blue pants instead of purple pants. But yeah, this is version 1. This is the one that like is, you know, it's harder to find because there's so many versions, and you can't tell. You really can't tell which one you have unless you use a Game Genie to cheat yourself to level 3. That's when you start seeing the interesting trademark characters. Like as soon when you cheat to level 3, and if you see the Rambo characters, the original looking ones, then you got version 1 like I got. If you see them that they're bald, then you got like version 2 or version 3. A good way to tell if you have version, like, I think it's version 3, is if you have the Sega Classics version of Revenge of Shinobi, or if you have the 6-pack.
Sounds like you've said virgin.
No, version. And it's complete, it's got the manual and everything, and I only got it for 20 bucks, so I'm actually really excited about it. Steal. And then the last game... and then the last game I got is Quackshot, starring Donald Duck. This is an interesting platformer.
Question: does Quackshot, does that mean that's that Donald Duck has a lot of shots or something?
No. It's complete too.
He knows I have to pick on him. I love him.
He always picks on me.
He?
She.
He? Yeah, Josh. He? That's all I checked. I have everything a female belongs.
Okay. So what's the last thing that we need to mention?
We're gonna mention the big part later on, but we'll give you all a hint. Look at these things right here. Can you guess what this is?
They'll probably never guess what they are.
But yeah. So we'll just have to tell them when time gets closer.
Yep.
We'll tell them in March.
And, well, that's all the pickups I got.
We'll tell,
So,
we'll tell them when we make an episode of Golden Axe, we'll tell them the big news. Since we'll be playing it together.
and then there's definitely more games I'm going to be picking up probably soon. So, be on the look for that. Be on the look for a new pickups video. So, I'll see you later. Make sure to subscribe.